Hello everyone, welcome to Thursday for Knowledge. Today is Habit 7. Habit 7. Today is not Habit 7, it's Habit 6 of the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. Keeping that in there, we're going to keep rolling on this one. Habit 6 is Synergize. Honestly, not that this chapter is not good. There's just not a lot to say about it because, first of all, if you don't know what synergize means, it means collaborate, cooperate, work together, combine, whatever. So, the biggest takeaway that I had from this chapter is a machine is greater than the sum of its parts. That's a common quote, right? A team is greater than the sum of its individual players. Meaning, 1 plus 1 is 2. Like, this is 1 and this is 1 is 2. But when you synergize, when you literally become like 1 and 1 working together, not in a math sense, but in a people working together sense, 1 plus 1 could equal 3, it could equal 5, it could equal 10, depending on the potential in whatever it is. I used this example at some point about reaching new heights. So if I'm 5'7" and another person, I am 5'7", another person's 5'7", together, individually, myself, I can only reach that, whatever height I can reach. The other person by himself or herself can only reach that height that they can reach. But if that person stood on my shoulders or vice versa, or I lifted them up, now together we have that we can reach, the person above can reach higher, and then they get whatever I needed, blah blah blah. Right? That's one form. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, I'm gonna go there. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan, Goku is strong, Vegeta is strong. When they fuse, they're more than twice as strong. Does that make sense? Or even if this guy's strong by himself, this guy's strong by himself, Goku and Vegeta. Let's make this Vegeta because he's shorter. When individually, they're both strong. But when fighting certain villains, their individual abilities cannot defeat the villain. When they fuse, which is an ability they gain in the show, and become Vegito, yes, I'm going nerd on this, they become more than twice as strong. In fact, they end up toying with the villain most of the time. That's a cartoon example, but it applies nonetheless. That is synergize. Combining efforts to achieve more than what you each could achieve individually. More than double, usually. That can work on, like, if I am more of a mathematical or analytical person and I need to do, I don't know, creating an app. This is a good example, like a mobile app. You have an analytical person, they are probably going to be a programmer. You have a creative person, they're probably going to be the designer, the art. If that one person who can program by him really well tried to do the other things by himself, it might not be as good and it's not as efficient anyway, because then his time is totally being used up on doing everything, where he could just focus his main skill set, 100% of his efforts, on the programming. Then the creative person, vice versa, he can draw, design, whatsoever. That's synergy. So to illustrate that example further, that guy is just a programmer. All he can create is a program. The art guy or creative guy or girl, I keep saying guy, I'm not trying to be just, whatever. Guy or girl is an artist and they're good at design, they have the vision, creativity. Combined, you have an app. Individually, you have a bunch of pictures and images, or this guy just has a program that can run and with nothing, no user interface or nothing really. Unless you're a programmer, that's the only other way you could use this app, I guess. Now, combined, they have created something called an app. That's synergy. Obviously, it goes, there's examples for days, different departments. You go to a department store, the meat guy is not doing the produce guy is not doing the bakery's guy is not a department store, a grocery store, sorry. The bakery guy is not doing the merchandising of the cereal, they're each doing their own departments, right? Does that mean that, you shouldn't have knowledge of the other departments? Maybe you should have a little bit for customer service. Why am I trailing off? Anyway, the point is, that example is the synergy of different departments make this grocery store function. That's the synergy. The meat people specialize in the meat, the bakery people specialize in the bakery, produce people, etc., etc., cash people, managers, la 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 la. Boom, you have a grocery store. But if you just had 100 people, everyone does everything whenever they want, and it doesn't work that way. Specializing is part of synergizing. I don't think that was in the book, but I feel like that should be said. Specializing, at least in one or two areas, is great for synergy because you find people who specialize in other areas that complement each other. That is habit 6, synergize. A machine is greater than the sum of its parts. 1 plus 1. When you synergize, 1 plus 1 equals 3 or more. Okay. That is habit 6 in a nutshell. Let's keep growing together. Please comment, please like, please subscribe. Any feedback? I would like to improve this channel. I've been saying this a lot more lately. I want to know what people want to see, not necessarily what I just want to say. I want to just not spew out content for the sake of spewing out content. I'd rather have questions to answer for people. And I promise sooner or later the actual struggles day to day will be somehow incorporated into this channel. I've already been doing it on Instagram a little bit. Maybe I'll make compilation videos of those stories for now. Eventually I want to make segments for the struggles themselves. That's all I have to say. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.